everyone, Angela here. Welcome back again. Good to have you join me. I hope that you're excited about making a little project. I'm doing the last little project in the first signature of my Lilac Lovelies journal today. So come take a seat, relax for a minute, take the weight off and follow along. I'd love you to come and join me. Right, so we've done quite a bit in here already. And I love how it has all come together. They're just minor little things that I will do to get this one done. But the project I want to focus on today is using this little envelope that I've had in here since the start. Now, I'm going to take it out. It's the one just before the center spread that we have here. So this little one is going to just go to the side for the moment, and we're going to focus on this today. Right now, you don't have to have a window envelope. You don't have to have this exact size. As long as it's going to fit into your journal, that's going to be great. It doesn't matter if it's a white envelope, a brown envelope, it really doesn't matter. And if you have no envelopes at all, take 2 sheets of paper, and then measure out the dimensions I'm going to give you now and just stick them together on 3 sides, and that's going to work. I slit my envelopes here across the top to open them, so I don't have the flap. This is an old mailer, so that's what I'm using today. Now this measures 9 inches this way, 6.5 inches that way. That is about 23 centimeters in length and 16 in height. More there or thereabouts. Okay, don't hold me to that, but you know, I just roughly gauged it. Okay, so I'm going to put some goodies together here. We're going to bring a bit of lace into this today, and I'm going to just have some fun with it, so I hope you're excited to follow along. Right, so we'll start with this bit over here because that's probably the trickiest bit, but as I said, you don't need to make a window in this. I wasn't going to, and I might not. I haven't really gauged it exactly, but I'm going to just grab my bits and pieces over here. So I've got this to work out a little window strategy there, and these are just little bits I want to decorate this page with. Now I haven't used the mini pages here, I've used the full pages. So this is the full page that I've just cut out a piece to fit over here, and you can see I haven't taken a window out of it. It's just to fit over there. I may or may not make a window, we're going to see now. So this is the piece that's going to go over here. I haven't covered the whole side because I have found doing this in the past that it bulks up the center bit here when you want to sew this into your signature and makes it stiff, so I have not done that. Now I've got this very big window behind. I'm not really wanting such a big window, so I'm going to just see here. What I've done is I thought, okay, I'm going to want a small window, and is that going to be, you know, fit within what I have here? And it does, but I do quite like this page as it is. So, right, I'm going to stick this down in a moment, but I do want to put some fabric and lace on here. Now I'm going to do it underneath this piece, and what I thought was that I would take some of my, what is this, 1.5 inches? Yeah, it's just short of 1.5 inches in width. This is the butterfly, ivory butterfly lace. I love this. This is just some cotton fabric, and I've just cut 1.5 inches in width. Again, I've learned that by covering the whole thing bulks this up too much. So I want the lace to face the front to go with this. So I'm going to just get it like that. But on the back of that, I thought I would put something. So I'm going to turn this around because my print is muted on the underside. That's going to just show my lace up. So I'm going to get it like this and just get those 2 stuck down there. And I'm going to do the same on this side as well. So on this side, I've got another 2, and what I thought I would do is I would put this one here and then the lace on the other side. All right, so we're just going to get those stuck down ever so quickly. So I'm going to just use the fabric tack to do that. which is really easy. So yeah, the only opening on the envelope here is at the top and nothing on the side, so it's pretty easy. And now we're going to just put some down some fabric, and I like to use scraps. It gets your fabric to go further. Or gets it, you know, you've got it for longer. And I haven't got big pieces of fabric in this color, but that's all right. So this one we're going to turn the under down like that, and I just want to see from this side if I've got that pretty even, and I can do that by using my board. So yeah, pretty much all right there. Okay, and then this one I'm going to just put like that. Yeah, I'm just looking for the edge. Right, so let's do that. Now I'm going to get that over here, and then just going to put a little bit of glue on this cotton fabric here just to stick it down. Not too much, especially if your fabric is thin. So we'll just get that to behave and get that stuck. We can always go back and add more glue if we see it's on this side of things, so I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Right, so we want to do the same on the other side, except I'm going to turn it over. I think it'll be easier if I turn it over. Right, so again, got the same strip of 1.5 inches of fabric, and I'm just going to get that stuck down here, and we'll just get that this side like this. Now you won't see either of these pages next to each other because there will be the center spread in the middle of that. So use your brains, Angela. Just had a realization check that I need to put the lace on first because I've turned it around. You see, these things happen. It's all right. That's the joy of Fabri-Tac. You know, you've got a second chance, and we all need a second chance, especially when it comes to crafting. All right, so there we go. We've got that bit there. Have I got that the right way? We're getting it all. I think that is right. Okay, and then we want to put this one over it this way, don't we? Right, so we can go again here. Just a little bit to trim here, just to line up my fabric with my lace, really. And a little bit over here. Now you can put your lace and things, if it's thinner and stuff, afterwards, so that would also work. Okay, so I quite like that. That's all right. Okay, doke, so that bit's done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start putting these bits on. So I have cut it to size, and it'll cover up the edge there a little bit like that, and it's just a case of getting that stuck down. Now we'll carry on with the Fabri-Tac here. Right, so I'm very excited about starting on the second signature when I see you next time, but I am making a concerted effort to finish off what I need to finish off as far as my poor spring journal is concerned. So yeah, I will get that done by the end of this week as well, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, it's been a busy week. I have been very busy. So I'm apologizing for that. Right, have I got that? Not quite into the fold, so we want to just check. Yeah, I'm all right, and that's great. And again, I think we can just level that off. You don't have to, but I prefer to. All right, thank goodness for handheld vacs to sort out all the bits I flick onto the floor when I'm filming. Right, I probably am going to stitch across there, but we'll get to that. Okay, let's finish off this one. So I've got these two bits. This comes from my spring foliage Sizzix die. I wanted to just sort of blend it like it's coming off that circle there. And so we will do that. And I'm going to try what somebody mentioned to me the other day, and I don't have anything other than this plastic surface here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glue on here, which I can peel off afterwards. This is so that I don't have to wax my hand. Not that it's sore, but we'll try this. Just because I have this little fiddly one, and I'm going to just try this approach and see how this goes with all these little fiddly leaves. So we'll try it. Right, so I'm trying to just get it like it's spinning off the end of this bit here. Well, that worked quite well. So we've just got here and there, we've got a bit that needs to be stuck down. So that's pretty good. And then with this one as well, also very fiddly. So we want to just and then I've got my little butterfly. So these are from the pastel butterflies. And like that. And then we've got a little fussy cut flower that I cut out. This is from my mini lilac journals. And I just couldn't resist. So I thought that would be perfect there. And then just a little sentiment which comes from the ephemera and sentiments kit. And I'm going to stick that down. Yeah, let's try and lift this one up a bit, hopefully. Oops. Fabri-Tac is forgiving, I must say. Right, so we'll use the art glitter glue now. That's not so forgiving. You've got to have your wits about you with this one. But I love it. Right, so before we stick that one down, it's this one as well. I just want to get that tucked in there a little bit. Yeah. Just over there. So what makes your heart bloom? Gosh, have you got quite a lot of things do. As long as your heart is blooming, that's all right. And then we'll just, do we want that here? Yeah, we'll just put that there. Okay, so there's that little bit done. Now this one, I have taken polka dot paper and I'm going to stick that over here like that. So let's get that down nicely. This was the other side of it, and I chose not to use that side. It was just one of my misprints, but I did use it when it came to the next page. Right, so again, be mindful to get it to the edges of your paper. And there you see that you haven't got it into the fold, and that will be sewn into your with your signature anyway. So that's what we've got there. So really quick and easy. Now what I've done here is I've taken that page that I was referring to earlier. Here's the other side of it. It's this one. I think this bit goes here somewhere here. Oh no, it goes here. All right, so that's what I've done, and I've just taken this bit that was an offcut from there, and I've made it into a belly band. I've just put it onto the same paper, the background paper, which looks like this. Right, so I've just backed it on there because I like these to be thicker than one sheet. Now, people always ask me, what kind of paper thickness do you use? What kind of paper do you use? I only really use two. Mostly I use HP color choice. I use the 160 GSM. I find that to be give the most vivid prints, and anyone who's bought a kit from me has received it on that, and they always rave about it. So it's got a lovely soft silky feel, and your colors look fantastic. The other one that does the same thing, which is more readily available in the US and the Americas, probably Canada as well, is the Hammermill. All right, so either one of those, they've got that color fast technology. It's worth it. It's much cheaper than photo matte paper, but once you've used it, you'll never change. I don't use anything else, so I do highly recommend it. I don't get any kickbacks from it, if you're wondering. It's just a really good type of paper, and I do recommend that if you're going to put all the effort into making something really special like a journal, then get decent quality paper to do it. That's just my thoughts. Right, so I put on the double-sided tape there, and I'm going to just make a belly band. So I just want to see, I didn't quite make it go quite to the top, and I'm just trying to get this straight. So we want it like that, and we want it sort of like this, slightly over. Oh, I caught that there. Just get it a little lower like that, and there you go. All right, so we've got that there. Just put on a few bits. So we've got these cuties, hollyhocks. Thank you for telling me that, ladies. Those ladies that gave me that help. I'm not a guru on all the flowers in the garden. I just admire most of them. I know some of them, but we've also got stocks that look very similar to hollyhocks here as well. So yeah, I wouldn't have guessed the difference between the two, really. Right. Gosh, I've had all sorts of sunny weather, hung the laundry out, and now it's gone gloomy just because I want to come and record a video. So let's just put that there and stick that over. So this is just cardstock. Comes from that DC WV pad. So quite like that. And then of course I've got birds are singing. I love that. They are always singing in my tree in my garden because I feed them. And they wait for me, and I can see them looking at me if I'm not there quick enough in the morning. Yeah, I do feed Abby first because she's, you know, there's a pecking order. Right, so we've got that one done. That's looking lovely. I like that one. So before I stick those back pages on, I'm going to just take my sewing machine and sew like two U shapes there. I'm not going to sew across the top because this is where my openings are going to be for my pockets, but I'll do that ever so quickly, and I'll see you back here in a minute. So I've done that quickly. You can see I've just gone there, there, and there, and there, there, and there. There's no need to stick or glue or even stitch this, because you're going to sew this through into your signature, so you will have your two pockets there anyway. All right, so I'm quite liking how that's looking so far. Right, quickly we're going to turn that over. We can now stick on our two pages. So I had that one there. That's another part of that. I cut off a bit in the middle. Just want to make sure I've got it upright, which I have. So I'm going to stick this one. I think this one is going to go, yeah, no, this one's over here. Right, so let's get that done quickly. All right, so that one's going to go there. And then I've got two little bits that I'm going to stick on over here. So one is quite pale, very pale, just a touch of the lilac sort of colour in it. We've got this little daisy one as well, and a little bit of a purple shade. So I'm going to just overlap that there like this. Just give it a bit of interest on that page. So I do like that. And then just a very light butterfly. So lots of butterflies going on here. I was talking to one of the lovely subscribers on email, and she was telling me, it was Jan, about her love of Outlander. And I just have to say, gosh, Jan, I didn't know that. I thought that I was the most obsessed person with that program. I do love that program so much. And it was so lovely to hear that other people are also crazy about Outlander. Yeah, I've read all the books and watched the series, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Right, this one, I'm using this side. I was going to use that side, but I changed my mind, and I thought, right, just keep remembering that the font, if you've got font, make sure you get it the right way up. So yeah, gosh, I've watched I read the last book. I've read them all the books. There's about 7 or so, I think, and really thick books, but so gripping. And yeah, when I read the last one, without saying anything, I just thought, this can't be it. And true as anything, Diana Garibaldi said there is another book, one last book. So I was thrilled to hear that. So if you're a fellow Outlander fan, I'm with you. You know, I could do with a few Jamie Frasers around. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? So yeah. Right, so I've just taken 2 pieces of paper. I've folded them down. This is just 1.5 inches by, what is that, 3.5. I'm just making a little pocket with this for this one, just simple. Nothing else is going to go on here. So just a little pocket, and I thought, yeah, I'll just put it above that writing, just sort of more or less. So that's where we're going to put that one, like that. And then I was going to put a little piece of paper on here, just, you know, I just thought I'd show you. You can make strips of paper into little decorative pieces as well. So I'm just going to take what I have here. So I've got, no, let's use the gold. So I've just got my strips here, and it's really easy, and it just makes a nice little addition to something that's pretty plain. So I'm going to just measure it there, and I'm going to measure it there. So it's about 1/2 inch really. And then just use my ruler and my crafting knife just to cut that out. Gosh, I can't believe how dark it's got outside. I'm looking across there. Now I don't want it to start raining because the laundry, I managed to get a sunny day since the weekend to get the, you know, I've struggled since the weekend to get a sunny day to get the laundry done. So it can't let me down now. I'm waiting for one of the really hot summery days so I can do the big spring cleaning wash. Do you guys also do that? Where I like to wash all the big eiderdowns, or, you know, the quilts, or, you know, I can put my sofa cover, a cushion, big cushion covers and things all into the washing machine and get those hung out on the line. And, you know, all the winter gowns and all those thick things that take a while, so you need the hot summer days. So yeah, I'm waiting for those. Bring them on. Okay, so we've just got our own little paper strip going on here. It's just for a bit of decoration, nothing fancy. And then I'm just going to put a simple, maybe not a butterfly. What have I done with the other bit? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Losing everything. All right, so it's either a butterfly or a bit of green. Yeah, let's put a bit of green. Why not? Okay, so we'll get that down. Awesome. And then that'll just finish off that little pocket like that. Okay, so we are pretty much done here now. I'm going to get that into my signature, so I'm just grabbing it here. So we want to just get that over there. You would never even say that was a mailer, would you? That's going to fit in over there like that. So that's lovely. And then we want to move it a bit down because I'm going to put some tags in there. So on this bit here, I thought I would put this large tag from my add-on collection. So I've just sewn around it, put it onto card and put a bit of that lovely sea breeze ribbon color in there. So that's going to just go into the top of our pocket. How cute is that? Then on this side, I've just got a little card like this, also from my ephemera pack. Love that, with these beautiful ribbons from Plum Boutique. And I'm going to just put that just in over there in that pocket. So nothing fancy. Then on the other side, we've got this little belly band. And I had two bits to go in here, I think. It was this bit from my ephemera pack, and then from my add-on pack I've got one of my mini envelopes, and so I thought I would tuck that in there like that, and we can slide that in either way, but I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, there we go. So we've got that there, and then at the back I've just got this last tag, which we can just put in from this side really, and that's going to go at the top over there. And there we have it. Although it's all moving around, once it's sewn in, it's going to look fabulous. So guys, there you go. You've got lots of pockets. You've done transformed is the word I was trying to get a hold of. Let's just take that off for the moment. Transformed this mailer that was destined for the recycling bin. You know, so we've made something really pretty out of it. All right, don't let your other halves or people that live with you tease you about all the trash you're saving. You know, we're doing the world a favor, I think. One envelope at a time. All right, everyone, thank you so much for that. I hope you go and have a go. I just love how this has turned out, really pretty. And I'd love to see what you do with it as well. So thank you so much for taking some time to follow along with me. That's our center spread for that one. Okay, so until I see you again on Friday, stay well. Thank you for all your fabulous comments and support. Every one of them are just such a pleasure to read and bring a smile to my face. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again on Friday. Have a wonderful week. Goodbye.